What is going on? Ooh la la. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Get your library cards out, because it's time for bitch, you better read. So number one, I don't know if y'all have been keeping up with Katt Williams as of late, but he's running amok per usual, bitch, okay? And this time he decided to do it on the radio. So, for those of y'all that didn't know, he was on V103 interviewing with Wanda Smith and some other people. And him and Wanda got into a little verbal altercation. Jokes, basically, but Wanda didn't really get hers off the ground. As a matter of fact, Katt flame broiled that bitch. Okay? There should be nothing but trails of dust around her microphone. I don't know what she thought this was, but no, baby girl, you need to do some stand-up practice before you come at Katt Williams. So, after this, Katt apparently claimed her so bad that Wanda Smith's husband allegedly came after him with a gun. Now, Katt Williams quickly said that that's not what happened because trust and believe, if there was a gun pulled, there'd also be some police involved and some charges filed, okay? And you know Katt has no issue with the law. Well, scratch that. He is very familiar with the law, so he has no problem calling them if he needs to, okay? So, I don't really know if it was worth getting your husband on him, Wanda, allegedly. But girl, the fact that you really thought you were gonna pick a fight with Katt Williams and win, and then you gonna try and call somebody to beat his ass after? No, bitch, no. Play to your strengths. You're a radio show host. Okay, so this is what you do. You do some nice little commercials. You drop a track in there every now and again. You have some casual banter, but you do not come against a stand-up comedian. So no, you played yourself, all right? Tell your husband to send his ass home before y'all both be unemployed, looking crazy in these streets, okay? Number two. Alright, so number two, this is for my Basketball Wives fans. So, for those of y'all that watch the show, you know that all season Jennifer Williams has been an absolute messy box, bitch, okay? If I can clean up on aisle 9, it's Jennifer Williams. So, she didn't go to the reunion that aired this past Monday, but she did go on the Breakfast Club this morning and decided to talk a bit about Shawnee O'Neal, saying that Shawnee, being the executive producer of the show, wants as great of ratings as she can possibly have, so she stirs up a lot of drama behind the scenes. She even claims that Shawnee knew about the happy endings comment from Evelyn and Jen towards Cece before the situation began, or she started that rumor. Jen, bitch, okay, let's make this quite clear, okay? You ain't coming back to this show, okay? All season, all you have done is run amok, burn bridges. You don't have an ally to your name, girl. They done dissected your character on the show, said your breath stink. Like, I don't know if you need to come back. Like, Basketball Wives may not be the best look for you at this point, and I understand that that was your only claim to fame. I really get that, because when I see you at certain events, I'm like, how the fuck did Jennifer get there? Basketball Wives. But it doesn't matter what kind of slander you throw at this point. Just understand that the Breakfast Club was really your last shot at this whole fame bit, because girl, your reputation on this show is tarnished, alright? And look at Brandy. Remember when Brandy tried Shawnee? Have we seen Brandy anymore? No, bitch, okay? And you're next. So prepare to dribble your ass right to the bench. Number three. Okay, now number three triggers me. It triggers me because I don't like stupidity, bitch. I think it needs to be killed at the root. So, Bert and Ernie, not the creator, but one of the writers for Sesame Street, Mark Saltzman, had an interview in which he said that the characters Bert and Ernie were intended to be a gay couple. And, I mean, there's no real speculation there. Like, for years we were wondering, but it was kind of obvious that they were the two gay niggas on the block. Alright, real diverse, alright? But it's the comments that I'm trying to address. So, you have people talking about some, oh my god, nothing is innocent for children anymore. I'm not letting my kid watch no Sesame Street. Then you have people like, no, my son will like women and nothing but. Let me just make this clear as well. Y'all don't have a fucking say, okay? I understand that it's cute to think that you're in control of your child, so enjoy that while it lasts. But guess what, baby? When they get exposed to this world, the real world, and they start to see niggas holding hands and doing some explicit shit on Pornhub, you're gonna have to explain that the world is not as cut and dry as you tried to make it seem, alright? So, the fact that you're willing to take off to stop your child from watching Sesame Street, which aired in 1969, I don't know how many decades ago, bitch, and it has been syndicated for every year after that, because of two gay characters. Sesame Street is supposed to be diverse, educational, and teach you how to operate in the real world. You dumb bitches are trying to teach your child to operate in a non-existent world. I don't understand what it's gonna take for people to understand that children are gonna need to process this in order to formulate their own opinions. But parents, the best thing you can do for your child is keep it real with them. Because let me tell you, the ones that are really sheltered their whole life, when they go off to college, guess who's the ones that run amok, bitch? Guess who's the ones that black out off the parties? The ones that's throwing up in cabs, the one that's fucking whole football teams. The sheltered ones. So you can raise your child how you want to. That was my only piece of advice, alright? Dumbasses. Number 4. So number 4, Kanye West says that he is moving back to Chicago and never leaving again. Kudos to you, Kanye. Now, the only reason why I want to share this is because I feel like it's very important that Kanye, you know, migrates back to his roots, because he's clearly lost his way. The slavery comments, the coon-like behavior, I just feel like Kanye needs to be a little closer to home. And I personally have cut him a lot of slack because I feel like since losing his mom, he just wasn't all there and he didn't have the proper support group. But either way, this is a step in the right direction. So Kanye thanks Chance the Rapper for bringing him back home. He announced at an open mic night to a bunch of high schoolers that he will be moving, and as well as dropping a new album with Chance the Rapper. And he's also going to be the guest performer for this season's opening of Saturday Night Live, which is September 29th. So all of this is looking real good for Kanye, okay? He apologized for his racist comments. I really think that he is trying. I think he is trying. At the end of the day, I understand that he's supposed to be genius Kanye, but on the real, he's human Kanye that can fuck up like the rest of us. So I think we should cut him a little bit of slack. Now don't you say no more dumb shit, Kanye, and don't you let Kim touch your Twitter, your Instagram, your Facebook. Don't even let her whisper in your ear, bitch. And don't you bring her to Chicago, because then she'll just taint it. And Chicago's reckless as fuck. And you remember the robbery. You know what? This is real off track. Kanye, I'm wishing you nothing but the best, and you have my support, okay? Number 5. Okay, so number 5. Michael Jordan can do no right by the people, which is very interesting to me. So, okay, Michael Jordan reportedly donates $2 million to Hurricane Florence relief efforts. According to Bleacher Report, Michael intends to donate $2 million to relief efforts, $1 million going to the American Red Cross, and another $1 million going to the Foundation for the Carolinas Hurricane Response Fund. So Michael Jordan said in a press release, "It's truly devastating for me to see the damage that Hurricane Florence has done to my beloved state of North Carolina and to the surrounding areas. The recovery effort will be massive, and it will take a long time to repair the damage and for the families to get back on their feet." So kudos to Michael Jordan for doing this, because as we know, Hurricane Florence really ran amok through North Carolina. But once again, it's more so the comments, and the comments, more specifically on the Shade Room, really concern me with the state of the world, because some of the shit that y'all say up in there, like, okay, so a lot of people talk about how Michael Jordan has not given back to his hometown of Wilmington, but at the same time, like, okay, Michael Jordan has just agreed to donate $2 million, and I feel like a lot of us don't even want to protest physically when shit is done unjust to us. Police brutality, God bless if there was a civil rights movement today. Would we really boycott the bus? Like, I feel like, and this is to black people. This is to black people because Michael Jordan is black and we be doing this crabs in a barrel mentality thing a lot. Y'all still support his sneakers, them overly priced ass sneakers that have been recycled decade after decade after decade. If I see another Concord 11, bitch, okay, that is not even the point. The thing is, he is giving back the best way he knows how. And I feel like a lot of us really need to do some self-reflecting and think, would I do this? Have I done this? What is the last cause I've given back to recently? And then talk your shit, because I feel like we hold celebrities under the microscope and we don't analyze ourselves. So props to you, I was gonna say Michael Jackson, bitch. Props to you, Michael Jordan. Don't let the kids stress you out, all right? You keep doing what you gotta do, all right? And that was all for bitch. You better read.